All right, so YouTube, I am here to just give my take on what has been going on over the past week. So, Diddy has finally been arrested. He has been indicted by the feds, and apparently, this investigation has been going on over 10 years. To be quite honest, I don't really respect the fact that this has been going on for over 10 years because the feds, I believe, have had enough information for a lot of lives to have been saved, a lot of souls that have been, oh my God, disrupted and just lives been ruined. That could have been saved, that could have been salvaged if Diddy was stopped sooner. And because he wasn't, here we are years later. Diddy has been just terrorizing people for decades. And I don't know why an investigation would take over 10 years. There were some sources that were saying that, Diddy has had influence over law enforcement before. And because of his money and his influence, he has been able to get away with a lot of things. We've seen cases and charges get thrown away or kind of, disappear because of his money, his influence, and who he knows. So I am just wondering if that was the case here because I don't understand why this investigation took 10 years. A lot of lives were lost and a lot of people, their lives have been, ruined. And if this was intercepted a lot earlier, maybe a lot of people would not have been victimized. So according to Gene Deal, one of Puff Daddy's victims was Usher when he was a young boy. Thereafter, there was apparently, allegedly, a relationship between P. Diddy and Trey Songz. Honestly, I have never seen Trey Songz kind of put himself out as a victim. I don't know if he was willingly in a relationship with P. Diddy or not, but I know that a lot of these relationships, there's like a control that exists that's not supposed to exist. If there's a relationship, it's not supposed to be because one person is providing something that the other wants, i.e., the career, money, and the fame, as to why they're partaking in that relationship. So whether or not these people engage in these relationships with P. Diddy because they wanted to, or it's because they wanted access to, elevation in their careers, is still wrong because he manipulated the young minds into basically selling their soul. Because I think selling your soul is basically compromising, doing things that is outside of the realm of what you really want to do. If you love women and then you are sleeping with a man to elevate your career, that's basically selling your soul. And it's just wrong on so many levels. And the reason why I don't really respect Gene Deal's his book and his interviews and things like that, shedding light on some of the things that Diddy has been doing, is because if he really wanted for there not to be any more victims like Usher, then I think that he should have taken his complaints to law enforcement because that's serious. So if that happened and he witnessed it, as far as Usher, he could have been instrumental in helping Justin Bieber not be a victim if that is the case. It is very sad. It honestly is sickening. It makes my stomach turn to know that, these are the type of things that is happening. These are the type of things that has been, I believe it was normalized in the industry. Whatever it is, I think it has been normalized in the industry. I think it has been well known amongst the industry, everything that has been going on. And basically, I think you question, what is real, what's genuine, what's not genuine, what is being put into our faces that we're not seeing. And Puffy, especially over the last few years, has been calling himself a God-fearing man, a God-fearing man, a God-fearing man. This is so eye-opening. And a lot of us, we have to make sure that we kind of hover over and monitor our kids as to what they are accepting and watching, because these are the things, these are the people that are trying to influence our kids, and they're not being genuine. So it's very horrible. So Diddy has been denied bail, and he has been denied bail, and he's making plenty of pleas. He's stating that his kids, he's concerned about his kids. I mean, Diddy, you're concerned about your kids, but look at what you have done to so many kids. I mean, it's just disgusting. And then not only that, like I said, I don't really respect what Gene Deal is doing, because even if it's not for money, I don't see how he is really helping. Because if you really wanted to help not victimize anyone else, then you would have went straight to law enforcement. That's for one. Secondly, he speaks with a lot of empathy and compassion when he speaks about the abuse towards women, but he finds it funny when he speaks about the abuse that occurs to the men, or the young boys. And he made a joke about the guy who opened up and talked about Diddy putting something in his drink, and then the guy later realizing that he was taken advantage by Diddy. There is nothing funny about that. And the guy himself is in jail right now. And I find it really coincidental. I think something really, really big is going to happen very soon, because the guy that is talking about Diddy, the guy that just won a $100 million lawsuit against Diddy, supposedly is in jail with some type of charges related to former President Trump. Is that not so ironic? Trump, I believe, is somehow related to this whole thing going on with Diddy as well. I think we're going to see something like really crazy happen. I think we're going to see something really like shocking happen. Whether it be that Diddy's life is either really in danger, because I can't understand how somebody can be this demonic. I can't even understand this. It's really befuddling to me. So either something is really big is going to happen, because I think either Diddy wanted to get caught, because I don't even think he cares about his kids. I wanted to speculate and say, hey, maybe his kids' lives are in danger. Maybe he's being threatened. But I don't even think he cares about his kids. The shame that his kids are wearing right now. Not really the daughters, but more so like the sons, especially King Combs. I was watching a video of them leaving court, and it was just so sad to see that. I don't know when, but at some point King Combs is going to have to come to terms with the fact that, hey, your dad did these things, and you should feel like crap, because that's horrible. Just as precious as your sisters and your siblings are, these people who have been violated by Diddy are kids also, or they were kids also. They're people. And man, this is just crazy. But I feel like there's something bigger. Oh my gosh, I was the biggest Jay-Z fan, and I'm gonna tell you, I'm out. I'm just so, it doesn't even feel the same listening to his music. And I just know for a fact that Jay-Z is somehow, some way a part of this, because there's no way. Jay-Z has been hanging out with P. Diddy for so long, for so many years, and there's things coming down the line that is going to be coming out about Jay-Z. I can guarantee that. I can see that like a mile away. There's no way that Jay-Z and P. Diddy have been hanging out all these years and you're telling me that you're nothing like him. There's something going to be coming out. This also, this kind of gives some validity to a lot of the things that people have been saying over the years about Jay-Z and Rihanna. Now I'm wondering, are those things real? Is that true? So it's a lot. It's a lot right now. There's also speculation that Jay-Z and I'm sorry, not Jay-Z, Jennifer Lopez and Ben Affleck, the reason why they actually got a divorce has something to do with this case. So I think the feds have been going around and probably doing investigations with a lot of people who have been connected with Diddy, and apparently